Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dan, co-founder and CEO of EverKnock. I've got to say, I'm feeling exhausted. I'm exhausted because for the last 9 months, I've basically been doing a second job. That second job has been going through the process of buying a home. Now, that might be a bit flippant, but to be honest, it's so much work, it honestly did feel like a second job at times. And it's completely overwhelming. I see a few nods in the audience, because if you've been through it before, it's probably a familiar feeling for you. In fact, for 70% of people that have bought a home, they say it's the most stressful event of their lives. That's almost 1 million people in the UK every single year. Can you imagine? And it's almost 20 weeks of no guidance, having to deal with lots of different parties, and constantly chasing people for updates. It's entirely disconnected, but it shouldn't be. What if there was someone to hold your hand throughout? An assistant, a concierge, to help connect all those different fragmented parts, mortgages, solicitors, surveyors, removals, and help manage the home buying journey for you. We're introducing EverKnock, the home buying concierge. Convenient, stress-free, easy. Now, EverKnock uses a hybrid approach, using AI and automation along with our expert customer success team to guide home buyers from offer to keys as smoothly as possible. And we ran a beta with about 60 users, and the feedback, honestly overwhelming. Not only did the users love it, but they really, really need it. So as you may know, the UK property market is booming at the moment. 2021 was a record year for purchases. Did you know that half of all those purchasers were first-time buyers? And that they have doubled as a cohort over the last 10 years. Well, that group, these young millennials, they think a bit differently. They book, shop, bank, everything in between from the device in their pocket, and they have really high expectations for their user experience. And to put it lightly, home buying, the biggest and most important transaction of their lives, it just doesn't meet those. They demand better. And EverKnock is here to meet that demand. So how big is this? Well, home movers are the most valuable consumer group on the planet. I'll just repeat that. Home movers are the most valuable consumer group on the planet. They spend £42,000 in the 12 months surrounding their home move. That's 50 billion in the UK alone, of which we're targeting £12 billion worth of home moving services. So make no mistake, this is a massive opportunity. Now, I told you that I felt like it was a second job for me. Well, look, our vision is to make sure that no one else has to feel that way. So EverKnock is free for consumers, and we get paid through a referral model from our home moving partners, the brokers, the solicitors, the removal companies. And one more thing, by managing that user journey, we'll ensure that our home moving partners get to focus on delivering their core product and not on servicing customer queries. So who's the team that's going to deliver? Well, you've met me. I'm a serial property investor, but most importantly, I'm the target user. It gives me invaluable insight into the problem that we're solving. My CTO and co-founder, Steve, he's got domain expertise because, well, he's done this before. He built the hugely successful Track My Move platform as founder of PropTech startup Proper. And we've also got tremendous advice support, including from Dan Montagnani, the CEO of Groundshaw, one of the leaders in searches in the UK. Now, startups often say that they don't have any competition, that they're completely unique. Well, look, there are a couple of prominent competitors for us. There's the luxury concierge for ultra high net worth individuals. But their very high touch service means scalability is neither possible nor desired. And the other option is to do it yourself. And that's what many people do at the moment. But honestly, unless you want 6 months of stress, then I suggest you look for another alternative. And the way we're going to acquire early users is through partnerships, estate agents, money-saving apps, even the property portals like Rightmove and Zoopla. We complement their services. They're our partners, not our competitors. And we found partnerships to be a really effective and low-cost way of onboarding users during our pilot test last year. Now, we're looking for £400,000 of SEIS and EIS funding to reach some key milestones, including onboarding our first 10,000 users. And we'd love you to join us on our journey. Thanks so much for your time. please feel free to reach out to us afterwards. Thank you.